Hello, everyone. It's your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, here with.
Where's the board stain?
And today we're going to play some Cardfight Vanguard. Now, let me try and get as much of the table
You're
as
not
I
gonna
can.
get as much. You're not gonna get anything, Jed. You're gonna just get like a weird version of it, but you're not gonna be able to see anything. Like they can't see that. What's this card? Audience, you don't know. This is why we don't record videos like this.
We talk a lot when we play. And I'll try and show
Yeah, but
off
it's-
cards to the camera.
I mean, you will. I will.
Understandable. 1,
And then they won't know what's
two.
going on.
3, 4, 5. Send back 3. How do you feel about your hand?
I mean,
Matt
I'm
grunts.
not gonna tell you.
He looks up. Neutral expression. He looks down at one of his cards.
It's equality. I'm talking to him, Jed.
He claims to be insane. I'm refreshing the computer to see if I can get that live chat up and running. It's like stream stat is bad. Oof, it's that Matt internet. Matt, what do you do?
We gotta.
You gotta ruin the shot.
Well, you can't see the live chat. It's down here.
Matt, it fills at the top.
But if nobody's typing, then we'll miss the one person.
No. The first one goes to the top.
Normally it comes from the bottom. She keeps bringing up kids.
Don't read people's messages.
We don't know who it's from.
Shame.
I didn't say who it was from.
Also, what's wrong with Dunkin' Donuts breakfast?
There's nothing wrong with it. Just not at 11.
1, 2, 3. Got him. Stand
up my
your Vanguard.
Vanguard.
I stand Glime.
Full bow.
My turn. Stand and draw. I ride the Vanguard. Allspice Falcon. And I end my turn.
Draw.
I'm playing Royal Paladins and you're playing?
Shadow Paladins.
Ooh, Shadow Paladins.
Ride. Fold bow. Effective. Full bow.
We're
Draw
playing
a card.
the Trial decks.
Call.
It's weird to see them in the...
Fold bow attack. Actually, fold bow attack. 8,000 to your Vanguard.
Okay, you're going to attack my Vanguard. I'll take the damage.
Try check.
No trigger. Damage check. Critical trigger. All power to my Vanguard.
You may go.
Ooh.
Actually, I'm pulling him back.
Okay. Stand and draw. I ride the Vanguard. Blaster Blade. Let's see. I then will play Blaster Blade in the rear guard. When placed, I can counterblast 1, soul blast 1, choose one of my opponent's rear guard. Ah, I can't.
It's fine.
Because there are none in the front row.
Aha, I knew.
I knew that Blaster Blade would be coming on the field. 2 Blaster Blades even. I was aware the entire time.
It's Aqualia.
I then will play Sage of Arch Jawron. So now, all 3 of them will attack your Vanguard. Here's the Sage of Arch Jawron I played. Here's the Blaster Blade that's in my rear guard. Here's the Blaster Blade that's on my Vanguard. Just to show them off for a moment. So first, I will attack with Sage of Arch Jawron to your Vanguard.
No guard.
No guard,
Damage check.
no trigger. Next, I'll swing with Blaster Blade at your Vanguard.
No guard. Damage check. Critical trigger. All power to fold bow.
Full bow gets boosted to
1,000 or 18,000.
18. Blaster Blade to your Vanguard.
Give me a second to think.
So now Matt's curious about whether or not he should block. Well,
No guard.
no guard. Drive check. No trigger.
Damage check.
No trigger. Well, hold on. You shouldn't take damage.
Yes, I do.
You're at 18.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Uh,
Ooh, shuffle that deck. Shuffle that deck. Put him at the
guess
bottom.
Guess we'll never know.
Now you know exactly where he is.
I can't pull things from the bottom.
If only you could shuffle. Ooh, I end my turn.
Stand and draw. Blaster Dark Ride. Effective Blaster Dark. Soul or Counter Blast. Get rid of a rear guard.
Ooh, I retire Sage of Arch Jaron. Thank you for your service.
Call Calamity Emmer. Witch of Calamity Emmer. Blaster Axe. Fold Bow. Witch of Calamity gets 5,000 power. Witch of Calamity Emmer. 15,000 plus 8,000 brings her up all the way to 23,000. Attack Blaster Blade.
23 at Blaster Blade. He'll take it.
Effect of Blaster Dark. Actually, no, we'll wait on that. Blaster Axe. 18,000 to your Vanguard.
18. I'll take it. Damage check. No trigger.
Effect of Fold Bow. Give 5,000 power to Blaster Dark and Witch of Calamity Ember. Blaster Dark. Because of his ability, I can discard a card, and by doing so, get Twin Drive. 15,000 to your Vanguard.
15 to my Vanguard. I'll take it.
Twin Drive. First check.
No trigger.
Second
Second check. No trigger. Damage check. No trigger.
Call. Blaster Javelin. Effect of Blaster Javelin. Counter Blast. I get to draw a card and it gets 3,000 power. You may go.
Stand and draw. It's time that we change things up a bit. I ride the Vanguard into Alfred Early, Grade 3. Once I ride the Vanguard into Alfred Early, I'm allowed to get my imaginary gift, Force. I'll then place that imaginary gift onto the rear guard circle. Alfred Early, when placed, I can call up to one Blaster Blade from my hand or soul to the rear guard. It gets plus 10,000 until the end of the turn, and if called, I get to draw. I'm able to then call the Blaster Blade from his soul to the field by counterblasting one, and I get to draw. Now, because of the fact that Blaster Blade was placed, I'm able to counterblast one using his effect and Soul Blast one, sending Allspice Falcon from the soul of Alfred Early into the drop zone. I then can choose one of my opponent's rear guards in the front row and retire it. I'm going to retire Witch of Calamity Emmer from your rear guard circle. Oh. Meant to put him on the force. That was the reason why I put the force.
I was hoping that you had a plan.
I mean, it kind of would have worked either way,
Yeah.
because of the fact that I can now play Star Drive Dragon in the rear guard circle on the left. Okay, so now it's all about who is going to attack. That is a weird pickle to be in. I'm going to play Yggdrasil Maiden Elaine and use it to boost Blaster Blade, actually. And I'll show her on the screen. I'm sacrificing a pretty powerful shield, but I do feel like it'll come in handy. Star Drive Dragon gains plus 5,000 power until the end of the battle if I have 3 or more rear guard. as long as I attack the Vanguard with it. So, I'll attack the Vanguard with Star Drive Dragon with 18,000
Guard.
power. Ooh, solid. Next up, I'll attack with Alfred Early at
No
your
guard.
Vanguard. He swings with the normal 13,000 power. Ooh, Twin Drive. First check. Heal trigger. I get to heal 1 damage.
It stays face down, Joe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can't know what it is.
You can't know what it is from earlier.
Yeah.
Second check. Critical trigger. All power to the... Well, sorry. Power to Blaster Blade. Critical to the Vanguard.
So you gave the power from the heal trigger to the Vanguard as well?
Heal trigger power should go to Blaster Blade as well.
Damage check. First.
No trigger. Second check. No trigger. I then add the check cards to my hand. And now Blaster Blade has 20,000 power from the 2 triggers added.
50k.
10,000 from Alfred
55k.
Early. So 3,000 added to...
2 triggers.
Well, the 2 triggers are 20.
20.
Then 10 from
10,
this.
30,
so
40, 50.
40.
55.
Wait, whoa, fuck, hold on. I got lost in the math.
10, 20,
Oh,
30,
yeah, Professor Trevor.
40,
Welcome. We are playing the new
50.
reboot.
55.
55?
55. I'm not guarding that.
You're not what?
I'm not guarding that.
You're not guarding 55?
You see it? Think I'm gonna get a 45k shield?
Perfect guard.
I mean, I could.
Professor Trevor said, you're playing my game. Right now, I have 2 damage. Matt's currently
No
at
guard.
4, about to take 5.
Critical
Critical
trigger.
trigger.
All
Nice.
effects of the Vanguard.
Ooh, so now Matt's at 5 points of damage. I now end my turn.
Stand and draw. I ride. Dark Dictator.
Okay.
Move full bow to the front. Counterblast. It's a superior call Arion Rod. And now you must retire a rear guard.
Yggdrasil Maiden Elaine, thank you for your service. I retire her into the drop zone.
Retire fold bow.
Sasuke Uchiha said, Vanguard, good anime. Never played the card game in real life. I would love to, though.
Pulverize
so far,
Knight
so fun.
Damon.
I'm enjoying it. Also, Matt, my opponent, missed the timing to use Imaginary Gift Force, but he's going to do it anyways, because he always does that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Professor Trevenant says, it is fun, and the game rebooted. Yeah, they changed up a lot of stuff.
If you didn't say anything, we would have been fine.
Well, no, if I didn't say anything, I would have let you continue doing it wrong. Let's see. Professor Trevenant said, never been a better time to grab a trial deck. Yep. I got the Aichi Sendo deck. It ended up being more expensive than I thought. It was like $21. He got the Rin deck. The Rin deck is like $15. Right now, Matt's trying to figure out what his plan is. So his board state right now, he has Blaster Axe in one of his rearguard circles. He has Pulverized Knight Damon in another rearguard circle, and his Vanguard is the
Ariana
Dark
effect.
Dictator.
Soul Blast. And by resting her, gain 10,000 power to Blaster Axe.
Okay, so Blaster Axe at 20,000, and if you use the back row,
28,000
28.
to your Vanguard.
28 to the Vanguard. Let's see. Professor Trevenant said it's only $12 on eBay. I got ripped. Sasuke Uchiha said, oh god, changed a lot of stuff. It took me a week when I first saw the anime to know how to play the game.
It's not even that different.
They no longer have
Get rid of grade
like
fours.
grade 4s, yeah.
Add in imaginary gifts. Otherwise, the game's the same.
So 28 coming from Blaster Axe
To your Vanguard.
to my Vanguard. Guard with Yggdrasil Maiden Elaine to the Guardian Circle.
Dark Dictator to your Vanguard.
Thank you for your service, Elaine. And how much is he swinging for?
3341.
He's swinging for 41. Perfect guard. I discard a Blaster Blade from my hand to the drop zone. In order to use the perfect guard's effect, it allows me to take no damage from this encounter.
Twin drive. First check.
No trigger.
Second
Check. No trigger. Let's see. Professor Trevin has said eBay is the better way to get new trial decks. Sasuke said, aw, that sucks. No grade 4s. That's kind of sad. Professor Trevin has said there are new ones, but no strides. Oh, I can read the latest chat on the phone. I was trying to read it behind the phone, but it'll be fine.
Pulverize Knight Damon. Attack you. It gets
Okay.
5,000 power because of you having less rear guards than me.
So you're going to try and swing for 19?
18
Oh, 18?
to him.
Why is he only 18?
He only got 5,000. Ariana Rod's boost.
Oh, right, because Ariana had to rest herself for the effect.
Yeah.
Sasuke said, So 18 to Star Drive Dragon, and you want to know whether or not I'm going to block.
Yeah.
So if I block with him, it wouldn't be enough. Because it would boost him to 18 exactly. I'll block with Bringer of Good Luck Epona from my hand to the Guardian Circle.
You may go.
Ooh, thank you kindly. Stand. And draw. So, what is our next move? That sounds likely. Let's see. Let me read the live chat real quick.
See, if this phone wasn't in the way, you'd be fine.
Professor Trevenant says, it's not too sad. It makes a brand new game. No need to understand old rules. Sasuke Uchiha said, I need to finish Vanguard G Crisis soon. I've watched it but not finished it yet. I'm on episode 21.
It's not even a new game. It's literally the same game, but change one mechanic out for another.
No, it's feeling different. We got new triggers. We got imaginary gifts.
Okay, there's triggers too, but imaginary gifts is trading out 4s for imaginary gifts, and then triggers is the only other new thing. And the numbers are a bit higher sometimes.
Okay. I'm going to pull Blaster Blade back from the front rear guard circle to the back rear guard circle. I then am going to place Blaster Blade from my hand into the rear guard circle. When Blaster Blade's placed, I can counter blast 1 and Soul Blast 1 and retire one of your rear guard units in the front row. I'll retire Punishment Knight Damon.
Pulverize.
Oh, sorry, Pulverized Knight Damon. My apologies. Let's see. Because I have 3 or more rear guards, Star Drive Dragon gains plus 5,000 power until the end of the battle, boosting it up to 18. I attack the Dark Dictator with Star Drive Dragon with 18,000 power. Yo, Vanessa Brooks, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. Sasuke Uchiha said, I would buy stuff online, but I just don't trust people because they could send you fake stuff or something. That can happen. I personally haven't had any negative experiences with that as of yet. 18,000 power to your Vanguard from Star Drive Dragon. And here's what Star Drive Dragon looks like for you guys at home. He's currently swinging into Dark Dictator, which is Matt's Vanguard.
Guard.
Okay, so you guard for 20,000 power. It lowers Matt's hand to 2 cards. Vanessa Brooks said, what you guys playing? Right now we're playing Cardfight Vanguard. Professor Trevenant said different rules that started when the reboot started. For 1, you guard with grades higher than your Vanguard. A new stride rule where the G3 have to be on the field for a turn before striding, and others. Professor Trevenant said, Cardfight Vanguard. He's getting into it. Next up, I will swing with I'll swing next with Alfred Early, my Vanguard. He has Twin Drive. He'll be attacking for 13,000 at your Dark Dictator. Literally, if you guard with anything, it should keep you safe.
No guard.
No guard? Woo. So Matt's been boasting that he has Sequalia, so that he can talk to his cards, and his cards will tell him what's going down. Now, are you sure?
Yeah.
You have 5 life. If you take any
No
more
guard.
damage, you just lose. Unless it's a heal trigger.
No guard.
Twin drive. First check. No trigger. Second check. No trigger.
Damage check.
Damage check. So Matt's just staring at me now. He hasn't shown us the card.
Critical trigger.
Dun 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 dun! But he sadly did not get a heal trigger.
That was bad.
So that's 6 damage.
That was a stomp.
Good game.
That was a stomp.
I mean, it was a stomp, but good game. I had fun. Matt's he's not grabbing my hand. His hand's a spider. Ooh, good game, Matt. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
You didn't draw your card from Climb, by the way.
I didn't draw my card from. I went with disadvantage. Oh shit. Thank you for telling me. I appreciate it. Next game. Not gonna miss out on that Glime draw.
I keep drawing my heal triggers in my starting hand. I wish it would stop doing that.
After Mulligan?
After Mulligan.
Oh man, I am sorry to hear that. So when you did that, you kind of had an idea of, oh no, I don't have like the triggers. What did you have in your hand?
I should have also had Blaster Dark and a Dark Dictator.
Ah, I see.
I should have waited on the heal trigger until later. I should have done the intercept first.
Professor Trevenant said, I can explain more to you later, Nick. It is a fun game. I could play you if you don't mind on your phone or if you have a webcam. We could play on Untap sometime. Matt wanted to play on Untap, but I was like, man, if we're going to play a game on the computer, I'm more of a Dueling Nexus guy myself.
You like automated stuff. You don't want.
I do really like automated stuff.
You don't want to have to keep track of things.
For real.
It's
I don't like math.
Just keep track of things.
Nah.
This is even math.
It's math.
Vanguard's not even that hard.
Math.
We're playing it right now and we're fine.
Oh shit.
Are you dying from the math?
I put Glime.
Good job.
Yeah.
Screwing up, putting your Glime in the deck.
Putting your Glime in the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Return 2 from my hand to the deck and redraw those 2. Lucian Fua said, Vanguard isn't that hard. Lol.
It isn't.
He put it in quotes and then followed it with lol.
It isn't hard.
Sasuke Uchiha said, wait, Untap. Is that a Vanguard website?
No,
like
it's
Dueling Book?
it's a card game website. You can play the Final Fantasy TCG on there.
You can play the Dragon Ball Super TCG on there. That lets you play a lot of games online. But Untap is pretty cool. I'd recommend Googling
No, it's
it.
not that cool. It's pirating. But I mean, you can play Final Fantasy TCG, so you know.
You're like, evil, not evil, who knows? Are you going to play Final Fantasy TCG?
No, I didn't even know that existed, nor do I really care.
Professor Trevenant said, lol, nothing beats a real human, real cards, but hey, it's my hobby. You understand. I like the physical game.
Oh,
I do understand.
I like the card games too.
1,
But
2.
that's like, automation is the way to the future.
Okay, we're getting there. Whoop. Ooh.
Oh man, you were doing the stall.
The flinch. Oh, Matt got me. He's going to go first this time.
Vanguard.
Vanguard. Glime.
Full battle.
Professor Trevenant said there's a new Draconic Overlord deck.
Draw. But Jet doesn't like dragons. He likes Sentai robots that are not Sentai robots.
What is the name of my favorite
Nova
archetype?
Grapplers.
Yeah, Nova
Grapplers, but not the robot-looking Nova Grapplers.
Yeah, I like Miwa's Nova Grappler specifically.
Miwa's bad in the new Vanguard though, so it doesn't matter.
He needs a trial deck. Sasuke said, if I see that, I'm gonna pick it up. Ooh.
Ride full battle. You may go.
Okay. Stand and draw. I draw 1 card. Ride the Vanguard. Knight Squire Allen.
Also draw.
Knight Squire Allen will swing at your Vanguard for 8,000 power.
No guard.
No guard.
Oh.
Drive check. No trigger.
Damage check.
No trigger. I end my turn.
Draw.
Let's see. Lucian Fua said, think about it this way. What you guys are playing right now is standard format. Your only way to win is literally hit crits and you win the game. Of course it's not hard. Professor Trevenant said, look up eBay if there's for 12, but it should be at a card shop for a bit more.
Ride Blaster Axe. Call another Blaster Axe.
Ooh, twin Blaster Axe.
Blaster Axe. Attack the Vanguard.
You're attacking for 10? I'll take it.
Drive check. Critical trigger. Critical staves the Vanguard. Power goes to the other Blaster Axe.
Okay, so I'll be taking 2 damage. First damage check, no trigger. Second damage check, no trigger.
20,000 for Blaster Axe swinging at your Vanguard.
20,000 at my Vanguard. I'll take it. Damage check, critical trigger. All power to my Vanguard. I've now taken 3 damage. Currently, Matt only has 1 damage.
You may go.
Stand and draw. I ride the Vanguard. Blaster Blade. When placed, I can counterblast 1 and soul blast 1. And by doing so, I can retire 1 rear guard in the first row. I retire your Blaster Axe. I then will attack with my Blaster Blade at your Blaster Axe for
No
10,000 power. No guard. Drive check. Critical trigger. All power to the Vanguard.
Damage check. First check.
No trigger. Second check.
Critical trigger. All effects to the Vanguard.
Whoop. We're now tied both with 3 damage. I've counterblasted 1 of my damage. Lucian Fuo said, I play premium only whenever I play standard. It just feels like a dice roll. If you hit your triggers or your cards, you win the games. So that is from my point of view. Understandable. It can feel like a luck-based thing sometimes. Professor Trevenant said, my main deck has only 6 crits. Sasuke Uchiha said, I'll have to wait until next month before I can. But once I get paid, I'm going to go to Kmart and see if they have it. And if not, then I'll hit up eBay. That's understandable.
Stand and draw. By the way, you forgot your climb draw again.
I forgot my Glime draw?
Yeah.
Are you sure I didn't draw off Glime?
I'm fairly confident you didn't.
Are you sure?
I mean, we just haven't been guarding.
Do you guys remember if I drew off Glime? I just don't want to cheat. I don't want you to think I
mean,
didn't.
you missed your opportunity long ago. Like, I do it, like, the moment before it's too late. It's too late now for you.
Okay, fair enough. I do feel like I have like a good amount of cards in my hand. Speaking of which, hand check real quick. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in my hand.
7.
You also have 7? Seems like we're even right now. Professor Trevenant said, look up eBay if it's there for 12, but it should be more at a card shop.
Right. Dark Dictator.
Oh, that's like an old message. Oh, here we go. Professor Trevenant said,
Name
okay.
call, Pulverized Knight Damon.
I understand, but I played for 6 years and I am done with G-Era cards. It's too easy for any noob to win it, like Yu-Gi-Oh! In that way, with Geisy Ripples. What's Geisy Ripples? I feel like I'm saying that wrong.
Dark Dictator. Actually, Imaginary Gift. It's 4.
You always forget Imaginary Gift.
But I don't do it at a time where it's too late.
Mm-hmm. I've seen you redo whole turns, man.
My whole turns, not your whole turns.
Mm-hmm.
23,000 plus 2,000 for having a rear guard to your Vanguard.
Okay, so that's 25,000?
Yes.
25. I'll guard with Yggdrasil Maiden Elaine. A 20,000 guard, boosting me up to 30,000.
Twin Drive. First check. Critical trigger. All effects to Dark Dictator.
That boosts him up to
35.
35. Okay.
Second check.
Whoops, second check was no trigger. I'll do my 2 damage checks now. First check, no trigger. Second check, no trigger.
Damon, because there are more rear guards on my side than yours, gains 5,000 power, 18,000 to your Vanguard.
I've now taken 5 damage, meaning if I take any additional damage, I die. How strong is Damon
18.
again? 18? Let's see. In order to get past 18, I'll guard with 15,000 power thanks to Flow Goal.
You may go.
Ooh. Let me check some of the live chat for a bit. Let's see. So next up, Sasuke said, if my friend brother ever gets back into playing Magic, I'll see if I can go to the card shop with him and see if they got any cool Dragon Vanguard decks. Professor Trevenant said, memories for a lifetime. You understand them, Lucian. Let's see. Oh wait, Lucian said, I also played for 6 years. Haha, I saw the reboot and Bermuda wouldn't get any V support until next year. So I'm gonna wait for that.
He's not going to be playing Vanguard anytime soon.
Before trying Standard.
I mean, do you think Emmy's gonna be playing Vanguard in the new Vanguard series anytime soon?
I'm gonna have to go hard. Stand and draw. I play Star Drive Dragon in the Vanguard Circle. Star Drive Dragon gives me the imaginary gift. The imaginary gift is Force. I play it on the Vanguard Circle, increasing Star Drive Dragon's power by 10,000, boosting him up to 23. I currently have 5 damage. I need to see what I can do. So, I'm not going to play any additional rear guards. I'm going to swing at your Pulverized Knight Damon with my Vanguard.
Complete guard.
You're going to complete guard Damon.
Yeah.
Cool. I then end my turn.
Where's your twin?
Oh, sorry, I do get twin drive. First check, heal trigger. It allows me to heal 1 damage, lowering me back down to 4 damage. Second check, no trigger. I now add Yggdrasil Maiden Elaine and Blaster Blade from my deck to my hand.
Stand and draw.
Let's see. Lucian said, for me personally, I really enjoy Premium. It is for the sole reason that Coral is pretty fun for me to play, so there were good memories for me at Professor Trevenant. Professor Trevenant said, I completely understand, then Bermuda anime will be cool, and the deck, no doubt epic.
Also, you know what Bermuda Triangle was, don't you? It was like kawaii female mermaids.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
You got that cringe eye.
It was something. Call, Witch of Calamity Emmer. Actually, better yet. Effective Blaster Dark. Or
Dark Dictator.
Dark Dictator.
Counterblast 1.
Call, Witch
Which
of
Calamity Emmer.
Actually, that's stupid.
Then you retire 1 rear guard you don't have.
Shut up, Jet.
You just perfect guarded the pulverized eye. I'm not that surprised.
Dark Dictator. 23,000 to your Vanguard.
Speaking of, 23 to my Vanguard.
Actually, more than that. 27.
27 to my Vanguard? I add Night Squire Allen and Yggdrasil Maiden Elaine to the Guardian Circle for a combined power of 30,000 added to the 13, so 43,000 power.
Twin Drive. First check.
No trigger. Second check. No trigger. We successfully were able to defend against the Vanguard's attack.
But can you keep defending for long?
Night Squire Allen and Yggdrasil Maiden Elaine, thank you for your service.
Call Witch of Nostrum Arihanrod. Effective Witch of Nostrum Arihanrod. By resting her and Soul Blasting, give Witch of Calamity Emmer 10,000 power. Effective Witch of Calamity Emmer, because a rear guard was placed, gains another 5,000 power.
For 25,000 power total.
25,000 coming at your Vanguard.
25,000 coming at the Vanguard. I'll block with a 15,000 shield, boosting me up to 28,000 power.
Because I have more rear guards than you, Pulverized Knight Damon gains 5,000 power. 18,000 coming at your Vanguard.
18,000 power coming at my Vanguard. My Vanguard's at 23, but I can block with Night Squire.
It wasn't at 23.
Oh, what?
Mine's at 18. Yours at 13.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, yours is at... Right. Now it's at 20. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The power added from Night
Yeah.
Squire Allen.
Now go.
Okay. Let's see. Reading some of the chat. So, Professor Trevenant said, Lucian, you and I are the same then. While I am cool rebooting all my clans, I will always remember my losses and wins. But I do not feel it's just the roll of the dice. 100 little things can happen. Most of my wins right now are merely based on what is on the field, more than a drive trigger.
Yeah. That's 90% of Vanguard.
Mm-hmm.
Other 10% is just luck.
Oh, we'll see, Matt. Ooh. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Ooh. Stand and draw.
Clearly, Jet's not getting a very good hand because he's not playing anything in his rear guard.
Let's see. I summon from my hand Blaster Blade. When Blaster Blade's placed in the Vanguard or Rearguard circle, you can counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1. Excuse me. And by doing so, choose one of your opponent's rear guards in the front row and retire it. Let's see. I'm going to read these effects real quick. Question, Matt. What does the little red one turn text mean on her?
Just means that I can only do each turn once.
But does that imply that like other people's can be done like more than once?
Maybe.
I don't know. Ooh,
What are you getting rid of?
true. I do have to figure out what I need to dump. So he gets plus 5,000 if there are more rear guards. Then that's whenever another guard's plays. I'm trying to figure out which one is like more of a pain in my side. I'm gonna retire Pulverized Knight, sending him to the drop zone. Professor Trevenant said it can only happen once a turn. Thank you, Professor Trevenant. Appreciate it. Let's see. I'll now attack your Witch Calamity Emmer with Blaster Blade.
Guard.
Okay. I'll now attack your Vanguard with Star Drive Dragon. I'm sure you have more than enough to block.
Complete guard.
Twin Drive. First check. No trigger. I add Blaster Blade from my deck to my hand. Next. Second drive check. No trigger. I add Blaster Blade from my deck to my hand. I then end my turn.
Stand and draw.
Matt currently has 4 cards in hand. I currently have 5 cards in hand. When Matt attacks with his Vanguard, he'll be able to draw 2 due to Twin Drive. That'll boost him up to 6 cards in hand.
Called the Dark Dictator.
Professor Trevenant said, gotta love Blaster Blade and a Blaster Blade trial deck. You're not wrong. Boss Mode said, hey, yo Boss Mode, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you.
Effect of the Dark Dictator. Counterblast. To call Howl Owl.
And when you do that, you get to retire one of my rear guards.
Yes. Witch of Calamity Ember's effect. Gains
Blaster
5,000
Blades.
power because a rear guard was placed.
From the field to the drop zone. Thank you for your service.
Witch of Nostrum Arihanrod's effect. Resting her and soul blasting, give Witch of Calamity 10,000 power.
Professor Trevenant said, having 4 of them rocks. Then he said, hi, boss.
Witch of Calamity Ember, 25,000 to your Vanguard.
25,000 to the Vanguard. I'm currently at 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll take that damage. Trigger check for damage. Critical trigger. All power to the Vanguard, increasing it to 23,000 power.
Dark Dictator, 23,000 plus 8,000 because of the 4 rear guards, bringing it up to 31,000 to your Vanguard.
Perfect guard. I discard Night Squire Allen from the hand to the drop zone.
Twin Drive, first check.
No trigger.
Second
check.
Draw trigger. All power to Dark Dictator on the rear guard circle. Draw a card. Dark Dictator, 23,000 plus another 5,000, bringing it up to 28 to your Vanguard.
28 to my Vanguard. Good thing I have a second perfect guard. Discarding Blaster Blade for the cause.
You may go.
Stand and draw. I guess I'll have to do. I play Blaster Blade from my hand to the rear guard circle. I counterblast 1, and I soul blast 1, allowing me to then retire your Dark Dictator in the right Vanguard circle. Well, rear guard circle. Blah, blah. We're gonna have a fight on our hands. Blaster Blade will swing. At which Calamity Emmer?
Guard.
Okay. Star Drive Dragon will swing at your Vanguard. Matt currently has 4 cards in his hand. The odds are he probably has blockers.
Guard.
Guarding for
35k, bringing up myself all the way up to 48.
48. Twin Drive. First check. No trigger. Second check. Critical trigger. All power to the Vanguard. The Vanguard was at 23, so it only got up to 33. Star Drive Dragon and Bringer of Lucky Pona come to my hand. Star Drive Dragon to the rear guard circle. Star Drive Dragon will attack for 13 at your Dark Dictator.
No
Block
guard.
with anything, you'll be fine. No guard,
Damage check.
no trigger. Bringing you up to 4 damage. I'm currently at 5 damage. I end my turn.
Stand and draw. Call Blaster Javelin because I have 2 or less, 2 or more grade 1 or less cards or rear guards in this field. I can counter blast to draw a card and get Blaster Javelin 3,000 more power. Next up, Dark Dictator's effect, Counter Blast. It's a superior call, Blaster Dark, get rid of a rear guard. Then with the effect of Blaster Dark, Counter Blast, get rid of a rear guard.
Thank you, Blaster Blade, for your service. Thank you, Star Drive Dragon, for your service.
Which of Calamity Ever gets 5,000 power because a rear guard was called. Which of Nostrum Arihanrod's ability, Rusting it and Soul Blasting, will enable me to give 10,000 power to Blaster Dark. Which of Calamity Ember, 15,000 plus 8,000, putting it at 23,000 to your Vanguard.
So you added 5
No,
to
to her. 10 to her.
Oh, you added 10. So who added to her again?
Him.
He added to her.
So 23.
23?
8 plus 10 plus the 5 for getting a rear guard played.
Didn't he get a boost?
Oh, and 3,000. Yeah, that's even more. So 28.
Okay, 28. So 28. I'll take it. Damage check. No trigger.
That was a stomp.
Good game. It was closer than the earlier match.
No, it was a stomp.
But I do see where you're coming from. It was a difference of 2 damage, which
No,
is
this
like
this was much more of a stomp than actually no. The previous game was a stomp on your half. Then this was a stomp on my half. The first game was close.
Oh wait, 3 games?
I think we did 3 games.
It has been 43 minutes. 3 games. It doesn't feel like 3 games. Professor Trevin, have we done 3 games? I remember the game before this one. Have we done 3 games? Also, regardless, good game.
Jay, you gotta shuffle those imaginary gifts.
One moment.
You never know which one you'll get.
Will it be force?
Will it be force or force?
Let's see. Professor Trevin said, I have no idea. I only saw 2. Yeah, it doesn't feel like we did 3 rounds, Matt.
Where's the booster pack buying video, Jet?
No, thank you. Not trying to spend more money.
Just make your deck better so that you can beat me more reliably.
As well. As well.
I've won 80% of our games.
I'm not here to keep score.
I am.
Also, if anything, as of today, I've gotten significantly more wins than any of the other times.
Not really.
How many wins have I gotten today?
Wait, well, will be our 6th game. Out of 5 games, you've gone in 1 win? I don't think you've won in the 3.
I won earlier today.
I don't think you did.
Yeah, this would be like my 2nd win of the. Both are on film, Matt.
Well, then you can go through the film and prove me wrong. Why is this happening to me? Okay.
This is for you, Professor Trevenant. 3rd round. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Return 2. Shuffling my deck. Bleh. Okay, let's see what we got. 1, 2. Okay, you'll go first.
Stand up my
Stand your Vanguard. Climb.
full bow. Draw. Ride. Fold bow. Draw a card because of full bow. You may go.
Stand and draw. I ride the Vanguard. Knight Squire Allen. Because I rode Gleim, I get to draw 1 card.
That's not Gleim.
I know, I had to show off Knight Squire Allen. I already showed Gleim.
You have to show Gleim to show his effect.
I then will attack with Knight Squire Allen at your full bow.
No guard.
No guard. Drive check. Heal trigger. All power to the Vanguard.
Heal and damage check.
No trigger.
Draw. You didn't see that.
Matt dropped a card. But did he just use that as a ploy to switch the card out? As they do in Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah, Bandit's Keith, I've got the mechanism.
The Assassin's Creed Hidden Blade for your deck.
Ride. Blaster Dark.
Too bad I don't have any rear guard.
No, I can take advantage of that. Let's see. Call Fold Bow. And Blaster Javelin. Effective Blaster Javelin. Counter Blast. 3,000 power to Blaster Javelin, and I get to draw a card. And because of Blaster Dark's ability, if I discard a card,
You get Twin Drive.
Twin Drive. Let's do, yeah, that one. Blaster Dark. 18,000 coming at you.
18,000 from Blaster Dark. Let's see. I block with Yggdrasil Maiden Elaine. It's 20,000 power.
Twin Drive. First check.
No trigger. Second check. No trigger.
Call Blaster Axe. Actually, yeah.
Matt reneges and decides not to.
11,000 coming at your Vanguard.
I take it. Critical trigger. All power to the Vanguard.
Pull Blaster Axe back. You may go.
Stand and draw. I ride the Vanguard with Blaster Blade. Using Blaster Blade's ability, I counterblast 1, soul blast 1, and get to retire your Blaster Javelin. I see why you pulled back your Blaster Axe. I I play in the rearguard circle behind my Vanguard, Wingle. During your turn, all of your blaster blades in the same column as this unit gain plus 5,000 power. But that's not all that I'm going to do. I'm going to play Sage of Archjaron to the right rearguard circle. And trust me, if that's all you think I'm doing, you haven't seen anything yet. I play his twin brother, Sage of Archjaron, to the left rearguard circle. Now, Sage of Archjaron will attack your Blaster Dark.
No guard.
Dark, no trigger. Next up, Sage of Archjaron in the left rearguard circle will attack your Vanguard
No
for
guard.
10,000 power.
Damage check.
No trigger, boosting you up to 3 damage. Now, Blaster Blade will swing at you for 23,000 power.
No guard.
No guard. Damage. Oh, wait. Drive check. No trigger.
Damage checked. Critical trigger.
All power
effects
to the
of Blaster
Vanguard.
Dark.
That brings you up to 4 damage. I end my turn.
Stand and draw. Ride, Dark Dictator. Imaginary gift, its force. Power to Dark Dictator.
You remembered your imaginary gift at the proper timing. I'm glad.
Call Witch of Calamity Emmer. Pull Blaster Axe up to the front. Use Dark Dictator's ability, Counterblast. To Superior Call, Blaster Javelin. Let's get rid of a rear guard.
I retire Sage of Archjaron. Thank you for your
Effective
service.
Blaster Javelin, Counterblast. I get to draw a card and it gets 3,000 power. Along with that, Emmer also gained 5,000 because rear guards were placed. Dark Dictator, 23, 8,000 because of the 4 rear guards, bringing it up to 31,000. 31,000 plus 8,000, bringing it to 39 to your Vanguard.
No guard.
Twin Drive.
First check, critical trigger.
Keep the critical with Dark Dictator. Give the power to Blaster Axe. Second draw, heal trigger. Give the power to Blaster Axe and heal 1 damage.
I'll take 2 damage. First check, no trigger. Second check, no trigger. Boosting me up to 3 damage.
Because full bout hit, I can give 5,000 power to Emmer and Blaster Axe. Blaster Axe. 30,000 plus another 5,000, 35,000 to your Vanguard.
35,000 to my Vanguard. Perfect guard. I discard Margle from my hands.
And now finally, Witch of Calamity Emmer. 20,000 between her boost and Full Bell's boost, plus 11,000 for Blaster Javelin, bringing her up to 31,000 to your Vanguard.
I'll take it. Damage check, no trigger.
You may go.
Lucian said hashtag triggers matter.
Hashtag Counterblast matter.
Stand and draw.
This deck's all about counterblasting and it's great.
Now it's time for Alfred Early. I ride into my grade 3, which allows me to counterblast 1. Also, because I rode into my grade 3, Gift of Force. Put it onto not the Vanguard circle, but the right rearguard circle.
Nani?
Alfred Early's effect allows me to summon your boy Blaster Blade from the soul to the field. Once I do that, Blaster Blade gains plus 10,000 power until the end of the turn, plus I get to draw 1 card. Now that I've drawn 1 card, when Blaster Blade is placed, I am able to counterblast 1. When I counterblast 1 on Blaster Blade and Soul Blast 1 from Alfred Early, thank you, Glenn, for your service, I can choose one of my opponent's rear guards in the front row and retire it. I will retire Witch of Calamity Emmer from the right rear guard circle. I'll then read the live chat. Professor Trevenant said, you're right, but he is also winning of a bigger hand and a nice field.
Here's my hand, guys. That you can only see 1 card. If I showed you any more, Jeff wouldn't be able to see it. The hand wouldn't be bad.
Right now I have 4 damage and Matt has 3 damage. but we'll see how long Matt has only 3 damage. I play from my hand into the rear guard circle on the right and in the back. Wingull. Wingull boosts any Blaster Blade in the same column of it as it by 5,000 power. Plus, that Blaster Blade already gains 10,000 power from being summoned from Alfred Early's effect. Which means, when Blaster Blade swings, plus with the power of the imaginary gift, it boosts him from 10 to 20, and then from 20 to 25, and then from 25 to like 33, I think.
That's a 10,000 boost, isn't it?
Yeah, 10,000 plus 10, so 20,
30.
boosting him up to 30. 30
35.
plus 5, 35.
And then 43.
Oh, 43. My bad. Not the best of math. Let's see. Lucian said, you might want to retire Blaster Axe instead out a 10k shield. If you were pushing him, it is better than killing the Witch who has a 5k shield. True.
Oh, yeah.
He never intercepts, I think is the thing. He might now. He
Uh,
might be like, ah, damn, you know what? I need to intercept with this Blaster
I mean,
Axe.
you also burn through your cards too quickly.
We'll see how this goes. Right now, I'm feeling rather confident.
I'm fine. Everything's fine, Jed.
Let's see.
Sequalia.
First, I'm going to swing with Sage of Art Jaron. Sage of Art Jaron gains plus 5,000 power if I have 3 or more rear guard when swinging at the Vanguard. I swing at the Dark Dictator.
So you
For
don't
a
get the
total-
boost.
The Dark Dictator is your Vanguard.
Oh, I thought you were talking. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, so it gives him 15,000 power as his total at your Vanguard.
Guard.
Solid. Next up, we'll swing with Alfred Early, who will be swinging for a combined power of 21,000 power with Twin Drive. Matt currently has 5 cards in hand. Professor Trevenant said true. Right now we're waiting for Matt to make a decision on whether or not he should guard his Dark Dictator
Guard.
from Alfred Early. 20,000 boost. So let's see, I was at 21 and he's now at
You need
33.
2 checks. 2 drives.
Twin Drive. First check. Draw trigger. I get to add, I add the 10,000 power to,
What's the You don't have Sequalia, do you?
I add the 10,000 power.
You don't trust
to-
your cards?
Blaster Blade. I then do my second check. Allspice Falcon. I add Margle and Allspice Falcon to my hand. Blaster Blade got an additional 10,000 power from when I got the draw trigger. Also, did I draw after the draw trigger?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
But now you screwed up the thing. See, what you drew was a trigger that you needed to win the game.
Let's see. Lucian said you didn't draw from the drive check. Thank you, Lucian. So now we have an extra 10,000 power on Blaster Blade.
Wow, it's now at 53. You think I'm gonna guard that?
Swinging at your Vanguard.
No. Let me check.
Boosting up to 4 damage. We're currently tied in damage and currently tied in hand size.
Stand and draw.
Let's see. Professor Trevenant said, did you draw off Margle? And then he said, your next card was the drive. And then he said, you drew Eagle, but okay.
Yeah, technically.
Technically.
You screwed up. I'm not looking. You can tell me later if you screwed it up really bad.
We'll see.
Call Dark Dictator. Dark Dictator. 23 plus the 8, putting it at 31. 39,000 to your Vanguard.
39,000 to my Vanguard. Perfect guard. I discard Margle from my hand.
Twin drive. First check.
No trigger. Second
Second
check. No trigger.
Pull back Blaster Axe to call Pulverize Knight Damon. Pulverize Knight Damon, because I have more rear guards than you, gains 5,000 power. He's coming at Blaster Blade.
He's coming at my Blaster Blade. And he's coming with how much power?
18.
18. I'll block it with Yggdrasil Maiden Lane to the Guardian Circle.
$21,000 from Dark Dictator coming at your Vanguard.
23,000 at
21.
21 at the Vanguard. Okay, so that means I only need 10,000.
Also, wait, I just realized something. Full bow happened.
Full bow only happens if you successfully get the attack.
Oh yeah, you perfect guarded it, never mind.
Right. Okay. I'll guard that with Allspice Falcon from the hand.
You may go.
Ooh. Let me read the live chat. Let's see. Lucian said, just FYI, you can't call any rear guard from the hand without activating the skill after attacking. Oh, without activating a skill after attacking. Okay, that is something that we have done.
What?
Just like randomly. So you're not allowed to, after you attack, summon another rear guard without using a skill.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. I thought it was like one of those open phases kind of thing. But that's something we can do. Thank you, Lucy. I appreciate it. Ooh.
Okay.
Stand and draw. You're currently at 4 damage. And you currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in hand. Professor Trevenant said it's called a superior call.
Yeah, we have to superior call.
Yeah. Oops, sorry about that, guys. But thank you for telling us. Appreciate it. Let's see.
The first guide doesn't help you that much.
Oh, the little, like, handbook thing they give you?
What a great guidebook.
I don't know. It didn't... I don't think it ever said that we could do that.
Yeah, it said we couldn't. It didn't say we couldn't, and it didn't say we could.
Let's see. Stand up, stand and draw, ride, call. Then it's attack, guard, drive tech, damage check, attack. You can never go back up to that call fit. Like, this, it's on the basic guide. It doesn't say that you could call more times. We were just doing that. I don't know why we were doing that. Professor Trevenant said it goes main phase, battle phase, just like in Yu-Gi-Oh! Once you place, only abilities can add others to the field. Yeah, that was just us just not following the rules. I don't know why. Matt trying to be like, it's the game. The game didn't make it clear.
I mean, they don't make a lot of things clear. Like, they don't make it clear that you can keep your imaginary gifts on the field.
Sage of Arch Jaron will attack for 15,000 power at your Vanguard. 15,000 due to his ability and the number of rear guards on the field.
Guard.
Okay. You now have 4 cards in hand. I then attack with Alfred Early at your Vanguard. Alfred Early has 13 plus 8, so 9 to 11, 21,000 power at your Vanguard with Twin Drive. Do you choose to guard?
Yes.
He guards with 2 cards in his hand. 35,000 shield, so 35 add to his, that's 48. So 48 shield. Twin Drive, first check, critical trigger. Let's see. I only have 21, so if I was to put it, it would be 31. You had 48. So even if I did it again, it would be 41, so it wouldn't be enough. So I'll put all power and effects on Blaster Blade.
I need you to say all effects.
Oh, true. Next up, because it's Twin Drive, second check. No trigger. Next up, We have Blaster Blade, who gains plus 10,000 power from the imaginary force, and plus 10,000 power. Well, plus 10,000
Yeah,
from
we don't
anything
get-
else. Yeah. So 10 from force. He himself is 10, so 20,000. Plus 13 from Wingle, do the Wingle's effect.
33 plus 10 from critical. Pull 43.
43 at your Vanguard.
No guard.
No guard.
Damage check.
Plus he has critical. So then you take 2 damage from that. So your health is at 1, 2,
dead.
3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, good
That
game.
was the dumb.
Ooh, good game, Matt.
Did you script that trigger, by the way?
Oh, it was a heal trigger that I would have gotten if I had like drawn the Allspice Falcon and played
Good job,
the
Jet.
trigger. Yeah, doing it in the opposite way, I did miss the trigger call. I was able to.
Why
get
did
through
that happen?
Because it's not about Sequoia.
That was actually just luck.
It's about having fun.
That's the 10% of luck that Vanguard has. It was. Don't give me that. That would have been fine.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been 5 damage. Would have been fine.
5 damage shows you're already at the break.
No, 5 damage is something that can be calculated.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Calculated almost dead.
Calculated death. That's what it is.
4 damage is somewhat dangerous, but not like the worst.
Guess what, Jet?
You
Limit
get-
breaks activate when you have 5 damage. What now?
Are limit breaks still a thing?
No, not right now. They took those out too. But I'm just saying.
You're like, there was a time.
There was a time,
Back in my day.
back in my day.
Also, tell me what you guys think about like Vanguard content on the channel. Do you guys like watching stuff?
They'd
like
probably appreciate it more if they could see the board state, Jet.
this? I don't have like a sky cam.
Sounds like you need to get Aiden to build you one.
I mean, I wonder if you'd be interested. We've talked about it because Aiden asked like, do I film whenever we do D&D at Collins? I feel like that would be too draining on the battery, like too taxing.
Well, obviously, but like on top of that, you need more than a phone camera to capture D&D for its board state.
For its board state. I don't know. It's,
It's a-
mainly
it's a-
miniature.
It's a big board.
Excuse me. Now
It's like double the size of this.
Do you think the media lab that lets you like rent stuff at the library? It's not really renting. You check it out like you would a library book. Would have stuff for this?
Yeah.
It's a possibility. Professor Trevenant said, "Please, once the new mobile game comes out, you should try it." Almost deaf.
Oh yeah, but
I have a video on the
unfortunately,
channel already about
unfortunately, the problem is that it's going to come out in like April, and then we're not going to play it at all
Why are we not going to play it at all?
because we'll play it for like the month, and then you'll be gone.
Well, I graduate at the end of spring semester.
Yeah.
Oh, you're like, it's so late within that semester that like we wouldn't have a lot of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a job like really quickly after college too. Hopefully I'll be able to stay local. We'll see. You wanna go for that round 4? Your boy Matt's drawing that hand. Ooh,
I mean,
So-
so long as your battery is fine.
how is the battery? 55%?
You got plenty.
Yeah, we can do it. So right now, we're 2-1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
By the way, my first draw was like 5 or 3 blaster javelins on the last one. The please kill me statement.
This is a weird situation to be in. Sounds like you're also in a weird situation. I'm not gonna mulligan. I'm gonna stick with it.
Okay.
What? What the fuck? We didn't even hit it. How am I supposed to react? Don't want me to break your fingers, man. Calm down.
I won the first one.
What? How would you have won?
You got paper. That was paper.
What? That was me being fucking surprised. You had the scissors already coming out of the bit. It's too early.
No, it's fine. See, you won. Didn't matter.
That was really awkward.
Stand
Stand your
my
vanguard. Glide.
Full bow.
Stand and draw. Ride the vanguard. Knight Squire Allen. Placing him on the Vanguard circle. Glime special ability. I get to draw one card. Here's the card I drew.
Chet, that's actually dumb. Don't do that.
Matt, just don't cheat. Just
What
the...
if I care about the stream?
What if I care about this game? Oop. I end my turn.
Draw. Ride Blaster Javelin. Effect a full battle. Draw a card. Blaster Javelin coming at you. 8,000.
8,000 power. I take it.
Drive check.
No trigger. Damage check. Draw trigger. All power to Vanguard. I get to draw one card.
You may go.
Stand and draw. I ride the Vanguard. Knight of Silence Galatine. I then place in the left rearguard circle Sage of Arch Jaron. I then place in the right rearguard circle Knight of Silence Galatine's twin brother. Let's see. I then boost Knight of Silence Galatine with Knight Squire Allen. Sage of Arch Jaron gets a special ability. If I have 3 or more rear guards, this unit gets plus 5,000 power until the end of that battle, as long as I attack your Vanguard. I swing at your Vanguard with Sage of Arch Jaron for... I don't do that. I swing at your Vanguard with Knight of Silence Galatine for 10,000
No guard.
power.
Damage
No
check.
guard. Damage check. No trigger. Let's see. Lucian said you can consider using Allen's on-place skill. When placed, you can counterblast 1. Call up to 1 card with grade less than or equal to your Vanguard from your hand to the rear guard. If called, draw a card. This unit gets plus 3,000 power until the end of turn.
It's the same thing as Blaster Javelin.
I'm sadly unable to fulfill the conditions. Let's see. So you took 1 damage from that?
Yeah.
I now will swing with Knight of Silence Galatine.
No guard.
Okay. Drive check. No trigger.
Damage check.
No trigger. Lucian said, oh. Sage of Arch Jaron will swing at your Vanguard for 15,000 power. You have plenty of cards in your hand if you would like to guard.
No guard.
Professor Trevenant said, Lucian, we are dealing with people who are in this for just fun. Enjoy.
I care about Vanguard competitively.
Matt definitely is in it competitively. Thank you, though. I appreciate
Damage
the tips.
check.
I'm enjoying it.
Why do I always do this at the end?
It shows that you're into it. Nani said, what is this game? This is Cardfight Vanguard.
All
as it says
power
in
to
the
Blaster
title.
Javelin.
Lucian said, I know. I'm just giving pointers. Then Lucian said, Cardfight Vanguard.
Stand and draw.
Nani
Right.
said, no more Winslow
Blaster
shares.
Dart.
Winslow and I are probably going to hang out tomorrow.
Counterblast. Get rid of a rear guard.
Retire one of my rear guards. Knight of Silence Galatine, thank you for your service.
Call full
Retire
battle.
to the
Blaster Axe. And Arihan Rod.
Leaving only 4 cards in your hand. You currently have 3 damage. Nani said we need more Winslow.
Blaster Dark. 18,000 to your Vanguard.
18,000 to the Vanguard. I'll take it.
Drive check. Heal
Heal
trigger. Power to Blaster Axe. Heal 1 damage.
Okay. Damage check. No trigger.
And full Bow's ability gain 5,000 power to both Arihan Rod and Blaster Axe. With a boost from Witch of Nostrum Arihan Rod and the 10,000 power from the heal trigger, Blaster Axe is now at a grand total of, so that'd be 36,000 coming at your Vanguard.
Professor Trevenant said, I just remembered Winslow from Cat Dog. We all need more of them. Okay, I'll take it. Damage check. Draw trigger. I draw 1 card. All power to the Vanguard.
You may go.
stand, and draw. This is definitely going to be interesting. I play to the Vanguard Circle, Alfred Early. Alfred Early is then placed on the Vanguard Circle, allowing me to grab an imaginary gift. Its Force. Imaginary gift of Force will go on the Vanguard Circle, boosting Alfred Early from 13,000 to 23,000 power. But if you think that's all, you ain't seen nothing yet. I summon Star Drive Dragon from my hand to the right rearguard circle. And if you think that's all, you've seen nothing yet. Sage of Art Jaron will be retired to the drop zone, and I play in his stead Alfred Early from my hand to the left rearguard circle. My entire front row is made up of grade 3s.
What are you, Morikawa?
Star Drive Dragon. If I have 3 or more rear guards, this unit gains plus 5,000 power until the end of battle, as long as I attack the Vanguard. I swing at your Vanguard with Star Drive Dragon for the amount of power of 18,000. He currently has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in hand.
Guard.
You guard for 15? Very well. I have an Alfred Early over here. Alfred Early is going to swing at your blaster axe.
Guard.
Okay. Lowering your hand now to 3 cards. I now swing with my Vanguard Alfred Early at your Vanguard.
No guard.
No guard. Twin drive. First check. No trigger. Second check. No trigger. These cards are now added to my hand.
Stand and draw.
Matt currently has the lead. He has 2 damage while I currently have 3 damage.
Ride. Dark Dictator. Imaginary gift. Its force. Power going to Blaster Axe. The Dark Dictator. 10,000 or 13,000 plus 6,000 for the rear guards, bringing him up to 19. Plus fold bow brings him to 27,000 coming at your Vanguard.
27,000 on my Vanguard. Let's see about that. I'll block with Knight Squire Allen and Flogel for a combined power of 25 plus 13, so 38.
Twin drive.
First check,
Draw trigger.
boosting up to 37, right?
I'm thinking for a second if I want to do that.
Oh, or put it on Blaster Axe. I see what you mean.
13, 6, 9. That is 27 compared to 13, 28, 38.
Matt's trying to see if this equality is on his side.
Of course. Blaster Axe takes the power.
I'm not
Second
sure if
check.
you're aware, but I have
I
spies
still have to draw.
in the Dark
Oops.
Paladins.
This is the second check, actually. I had to draw. Critical trigger. Power to Blaster Axe.
Okay.
All effects to Blaster Axe. Is what I meant. Blaster Axe got 2 triggers and the Force gift, bringing him to 40,000. Combine that with Arihandra's ability, Soul Blast, to give another 10,000 power, 50k.
Nigga, you crazy. Perfect guard. Discard Knight Squire Allen from my hand.
Yeah, that worked. Go.
Yeah. Ooh. Stand and draw. Let's see. Alfred Early with 13,000 power is going to attack your blaster axe.
Guard.
Okay. Star Drive Dragon for 15,000 power is going to attack your Dark Dictator.
No.
Oh, not 15. Sorry, 18,000 power is going to attack your Dark Dictator.
Guard.
Okay. Alfred Early is going to attack your Dark Dictator.
No guard.
For a combined 21,000 power. Twin Drive. First check, no trigger. Second check, critical trigger. All power to the Vanguard.
And effects.
And effects.
Twin damage check.
First check, no trigger. Second check, no trigger. Boosting Matt up to 4 damage. I currently have 3 damage. He has 4 damage.
Stand and draw.
The song currently in my head is You Say Run from My Hero Academia.
Ride. Dark Dictator. Imaginary gift. Its force. Rearguard circle. Ability of Dark Dictator. Counterblast. A superior call. Blaster Javelin. Get rid of a rearguard.
Get rid of a rear guard. Star Drive Dragon. Thank you for your service.
Blaster Javelin's ability. Counterblast. To draw a card and give it 3,000 power. Pull Blaster Javelin back. Blaster Dark. Ability of Blaster Dark. Counterblast. Get rid of a rearguard.
Alfred Early, thank you for your service. Retiring him to the drop zone.
Dark Dictator. 23,000 because of all his rear guards. Combined with Fold Bow's bonus gives it to 31,000 to your Vanguard.
31,000 to my Vanguard. Let's see. How much again?
31.
31. Ooh. I'll use Bringer of Luck Epona and Wingull, boosting him up to 38.
Twin Drive.
First check.
Critical trigger. All effects to Dark Dictator.
Boosting him up to
41.
41.
Second check.
No trigger. Damage check. First check, no trigger. Second check, no trigger. Boosting me up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage.
And now Blaster Dark. 20,000 plus 11,000 plus the extra 5,000 from getting superior card by Dark Dictator, bringing him up to a grand total of 36,000 to your Vanguard.
With 36,000, I'll have no way to guard that. We'll just have to check this damage
I
check.
had 3 cards.
No trigger.
What were your 3 cards?
My 3 cards are 2 grade 3s.
Get bodied.
Yeah, and then crit. GG. We're now 2-2.
That's a stump. Yeah. I used 3 counterblasts in a row. All intentional. It was.
Let's see. 051AU said, still at it, huh? You guys go hard. No trigger. Does anyone have a Vanguard rap that they could, like, link me to on YouTube?
No.
Is that, like, a thing?
That sounds like a dumb thing.
When you said no trigger, I was like, oh, man. That sounds like a nice way to end a bar.
My devil trigger, Jed?
Devil trigger?
Yeah. There's a song for Devil May Cry 5. Pull my devil trigger.
Is it a rap?
No. Not at all.
Very much not. I wonder who owns the rights to Freakazoid. Because he wasn't in Crossover Nexus. He might be like a straight up Warner Brothers property and not necessarily a Cartoon Network original. If you guys aren't aware, Cartoon Network recently did a crossover, a bunch of their properties called Crossover
Hey,
Nexus.
Jed, you want to know where Freakazoid is at? He's on Verve.
He's on Verve. When are we going to watch Freakazoid on Verve? It's the Inferior Mask animated series. Professor Trevenant said, good games, guys. Read your new cards, Nick. You have better rush plays with the Royal deck. Thank you. I'll make sure to pay attention.
I have good rush plays, Jet.
051 AU said, lol, I meant no trigger from the card. He was reading. Understood. Professor Trevenant said George Lucas. George Lucas?
Holland's Freakazoid.
That'd be really weird. Steven Spielberg is the guy who, like, helped come up with Freakazoid stuff. That actually would be super weird if George Lucas had Freakazoid. But there's a Mask animated series for those who like Freakazoid that, to me, is just, like, the better Freakazoid. I don't know. To me, the Mask did it better. Animated, not Jim Carrey. I still need to see the Mask movie. I love that cartoon.
You've never watched the Mask movie? But you've watched the cartoon.
Yeah, I haven't seen all the cartoon. I've seen a good bit of the cartoon.
That's unmeaning.
Maybe like half the cartoon.
I haven't seen the Mask either.
Professor Trevenant said, lol, yeah, Steven, just joking. Oh, understood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hell no. All of it goes back.
Well, how bad was it?
It was pretty awful, man.
You can show me it.
Math like that is true garbage. Professor Trevenant said, just never see Son of the Mask. It is horrible. 051 AU said, nice. Ooh, I gotta get rid of that hand. Gotta bury it deep. Deep.
Never to be seen again.
Fucking Underdark deep. Never want to see that shit again.
Immediately pulls it back out.
Nah.
That'd be great if you did. It means I win the grand finals.
The grand finals. You won the grand finals in the...
No, I didn't.
Oh, you lost. Fuck, we did lose. Ah, man.
We were
played...
filthy mingans.
Yeah, we played a Dragon Ball FighterZ tournament against the CPU, and we both lost. Matt at least got to the grand finals. I didn't get that far.
You got wrecked by a Ginyu, man.
Yeah, I did get wrecked by a Ginyu. Ginyu was his last guy, and he whooped my whole team. It was fucking crazy. 1, 2,
It's coming back.
3, 4, 5. Actually, it's not that bad. It's definitely better than last time. Haha! Stand your
My
Vanguard. Stand and draw.
Oh no, you didn't show Glime.
Oh, I'm sorry. Glime!
Full bell.
You're right.
How's your audience gonna see when they can't even see the board state?
I ride the Vanguard with Knight Squire Allen. Riding Glime allows me to draw 1 card. I end my turn.
Draw.
Your move, Matt.
Ride Blaster Javelin. Effect a full bow. Draw a card.
051 AU said, wow, Ginyu.
Blaster Javelin coming at you. 8,000.
Professor Trevenant said, so game 5, you guys are getting into it. So you're going to swing for 8,000?
Yeah.
With Blaster Javelin. I'll take it.
Damage check. Or drive check.
Damage check. No trigger.
I mean, I called out your damage check. You may go.
Stand and draw. I draw 1 card. I ride the Vanguard. Blaster Blade. When Blaster Blade is placed, I can counterblast 1 Soul Blast. Oh.
You got me.
There's nothing to do that to.
Shoot at my air.
Can say where the road goes. Only
Why did Leon Soryu not play any rear guards? He knew that Blaster Blade would just destroy him.
I attack with Blaster Blade.
No
and your
guard.
Blaster Javelin. No guard. Drive check. Draw trigger. All power to Vanguard. I draw 1 card.
Don't do that. I'm gonna see it and you're gonna be sad.
And I'm gonna be sad.
Damage check.
No trigger.
Stand and draw. I ride Blaster Dark.
I was just getting used to Blaster Javelin. Professor Trevenant said, also, Nexus was so awesome. Oh, the Spirit Board play? Nexus cheated. I shouldn't have been able to do that.
And now, Witch of Calamity Emmer. And Blaster Axe. Witch of Calamity Ember's effect gets 5,000 more power.
Boosting it to 15,000 power.
Blaster Dark. effective Blaster Dart by discarding a card. It becomes a Twin Drive. Coming at you. 10,000.
I take the damage. Do your twin drive.
Twin Drive. First off, critical trigger.
Ooh,
Critical state.
right off the bat.
Critical trigger stays with Blaster Dart. Power goes to Blaster Axe. Second.
No trigger. I do 2 damage checks. First damage, no trigger.
Is this just going to be a speed
Wingle
play?
goes to the damage.
Are we just going to
Second,
speed through this?
we have the draw trigger coming from Morgul. I get to draw 1 card. I draw 1 card.
Where's that power going to the air?
The power will go to the Vanguard.
20,000 for Blaster Axe. Coming at your Blaster Blade.
Guard with Morgul for 5.
And now, Witch of Calamity Emmer. 15,000 doesn't do a squat, so why am I doing that? Go.
Well, you could have if you wanted to. Stand and draw. Professor Trevenant said, I hope they have another full Cartoon Network crossover again. I would love to see another one with more characters. Professor Trevenant said, all of the Terra Strong characters. Oh, that'd be dope.
Where's my Chowder and Flapjack?
Flapjack did make an appearance. Well, did I say Flapjack? Chowder made an appearance. I don't know about Flapjack. Let's see. Draw trigger was a dope draw. Thank you kindly, 051AU. And I think I did draw just now for the draw.
You did.
Okay, cool. Making sure.
You have too many cards for you to not.
This is a lot of cards. I ride the Vanguard with Alfred Early. Alfred Early activates his ability. When placed, I can counterblast 1 card.
Where's
and when
his
I
horse?
do, I can call... Ooh, speaking of his horse, the power is Force. Force will go into the left rear guard circle.
Nani?
Using his ability, I counterblast in order to summon a Blaster Blade from the soul to the field. And I can then counterblast and soul blast. By doing so, I am able to then retire one of your front row units.
Frontier.
I'm going to get rid of Witch of Calamity Emmer. Let's see. Professor Trevenant said Captain Snitzel did, or whoever the captain of Flapjack was. Captain Knuckles?
Knuckles.
I think Knuckles did make an appearance. I've only watched that episode twice. It is a pretty good
Only
episode.
twice.
Only twice. Only 2 times. You're not getting me with that 3 times. I'm going to play to the rear guard circle behind Blaster Blade, Wingle. Wingle has a special ability. During your turn, all of your Blaster Blades in the same column as this unit gain plus 5,000 power. I then will play to the rear guard circle to the right of Alfred Early, Star Drive Dragon. When this card attacks a Vanguard, if you have 3 or more rear guards, this unit gains plus 5,000 power until the end of this battle. And with that, I think it is time for us to do some damage. I'm actually going to use Star Drive Dragon to attack your Blaster Axe.
Guard.
Guard? Very well. I then will use Alfred Early. 13,000 power at your Vanguard with Twin Drive.
No guard.
No guard. Drive check. First check, heal trigger. I get to heal 1 damage. Second check, Wingle. Do-do-do-do. All power from the heal trigger will go to Blaster Blade.
Damage check.
No trigger. Next up, Blaster Blade, who has 10, 20, 30, plus
40.
13 to 43. Oh, plus, yeah, you're right. It would be 43
It's
from
not
Alfred
53.
Early. Oh, it's 53? I'm horrible with math. This is 53 to your Vanguard.
No guard.
No
Damage
guard?
check. Critical trigger. All effects of the Vanguard.
Matt's now at 3 damage. I'm currently at 2 damage. And I end my turn. Let's check out more of what the live chat said. Professor Trevenant said, there is a round table video that explains all the cameos and Cartoon Network set-offs. Oh, interesting. 051AU said, what do you think of the anime Akira? I actually have still yet to see Akira. Have you seen Akira?
No.
Yeah, I mean, we've both heard that it's a fantastic piece of anime, but I just haven't seen it.
Stand and draw.
Professor Trevenant said, lots of fun, 051. Ooh.
Pull back,
Trevenant with these
Blaster Axe.
bars?
Let's ride. Dark Dictator. Effect of Dark Dictator. Counterblast. To call Arihanrod.
Gift.
Just shut up.
What's your imaginary gift?
Force.
There you go.
And now, because of Arihan, or because I did the superior call with Dark Dictator, you get rid of a rear guard.
I get rid of a rear guard, eh? Star Drive Dragon, thank you for your service. I retire him to the drop zone.
Pulverized Knight Damon to the left and right.
Oh, double pulverization? Let's see how this goes. 51AU symbol, lol.
Now then, Dark Dictator. With the boost from Orihanrod. 11,000 plus 13,024 plus the 8,000 from having 4 rear guards brings him up all the way up to 32,000 coming at your your Vanguard.
I'll take all the damage!
Will you though? Twin Drive.
First check, no trigger. Second check, no trigger. Damage check, no trigger.
Next up, Pulverized Knight Damon. Because I have more rear guards than you, gains 5,000 power, bringing it up to 18,000 coming at Blaster Blade.
18,000 coming at my Blaster Blade, eh? Ooh, trying to get rid of Blaster Blade. I'll be able to protect him with the greatest of ease, thanks to Bringer of Luck, Epona. Thank you, Epona, for your service.
And now then, Pulverized Knight Damon on the left. 10,000 power because of gift. And because of force, and on top of that, because I have more rear guards, another 5,000, bringing it up to 28,000, coming at Blaster Blade.
28,000 power. Blaster Blade only has 10. So I'll use Yggdrasil, Bringer of Healing Elaine, to block for 20,000 power in the Guardian.
You may go.
There we go. Stand, 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 and draw. I will now play Star Drive Dragon in the rear guard circle. Now let's get spicy. You have a few additional rear guards. Not 100% a fan of that. If you want to keep them, I hope you're getting ready to block. Blaster Blade will swing for 20 plus 13, 33,000 power. Feels kind of excessive.
You know what?
I was like, wow, it's a fucking stomp.
Might as well nuke them while we're at it.
Boom! Just like sure. I'll swing at Pulverized Knight. I'm sticking with
no guard.
No guard? Okay, you're like, he can just eat it.
You're
like, that's a lot. Swing with Star Drive Dragon at your other Pulverized Knight.
Taking it.
Taking it? Just getting rid of them. Cool. I was like, you better be ready to guard to keep them. You're like, I don't want to keep these niggas.
You think I like Damon?
Alfred Early will swing at you for 13,000 power at your Vanguard, the only target on the field.
No guard.
No guard. Twin Drive. First check, no trigger. Second check, no trigger.
Damage check.
No trigger.
Damon getting right.
Yeah, all the Damon. Well, that's not all the Damons.
I have one more Damon somewhere.
You may have one more Damon, possibly in your hand. I now end my turn. Your move.
Stand and draw.
You're currently at 4 damage. I'm currently at 3 damage.
We'll start with a ride. Dark Dictator. And with that, an imaginary gift. Force. Coming over here. Now then, let's play Witch of Calamity Emmer. And on top of that, we're gonna counterblast to use Dark Dictator's ability to superior call Blaster Dark. Get rid of a rear guard.
Is it 2 rear guards?
No, not yet. Get rid of a rear guard.
Yeah, like I haven't gotten that far. Star Drive Dragon, thank you for your
And now, because of Blaster Dark, counterblast. Get rid of one more rear guard.
Oh no, I would have.
Oh no.
No, I would have never expected that I would get rid of 2. What is this tomfoolery?
And now, because I called a rear guard, Witch of Calamity Emmer gets 5,000 power.
5,000 power?
Now then, Dark Dictator.
What? What the fuck? What? Did you just pop? What happened? You're breathing really hard, man. Are you dying? Joker gas.
Let me think for a second.
Okay, well, you're thinking. 051AU said, totally off topic, but have you ever read the DC comic Batman and Predator? So I've watched the Comic Pop video where they go over Batman versus Predator. They go over the first one and the second one, and they talk about how much. Well, did they go over the first and second, or did they go over the first and third? Something like that. But they talk about how the first one is like great, and then they talk about how the sequels are just like they just couldn't keep up the momentum.
27 coming at your Vanguard.
27 coming at the Vanguard. Yo, so with 27 coming at the Vanguard and all this meat in my hand, am I about to whip it out? Let's see. So 27, 28, 38.
Twin drive. Oh, snap.
43.
Oh, man. You're going all in.
I just fuck it. No trigger. No trigger.
What a waste.
Nigga, sometimes you gotta be sure. Gotta have faith, faith. I gotta have faith.
Now Blaster Dark. 25,000 coming at your Vanguard.
25,000 coming at my Vanguard. If only I'd use less.
Now I can only
I'm
perfect
good.
guard.
You just yeah, block.
Witch of Calamity Emmer. Another 25k.
Another 25k.
You mean another Yggdrasil?
I don't even need that. Local.
Why didn't you just use the Fogel the first time?
You never know with these decks.
You may go.
Stand. Stand.
Stand.
And
Stand.
draw.
Stand.
Ooh. I play to the left rear guard circle. Alfred Early. I then use Alfred Early. Boosted by Wingo. No. I'm going to use the Alfred Early in my Vanguard circle first to attack your Vanguard. Twin drive.
Perfect guard.
What are you discarding? You should discard it.
Should
Send the Guardians.
You have to use the...
Looks like you're blocking with two
No.
things. Twin drive. First check, no trigger. Second check, no trigger. Let's see. He's definitely annoying, isn't he? Alfred Early. With the combined power, 23 plus 5, 28.
Does he? No, he gets way more than 5. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
What are you doing?
13.
23, 8, 31. Why were you saying that Wingo only gave him 5,000?
Wingle only gives him 8. Oh, did I do the math wrong?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He said 5.
The proper number. To your Vanguard.
No guard.
No guard.
Damage check.
No trigger. Boosting up to 5 damage. I end my turn.
Stand. And draw.
Boosting your hand to 3 cards.
Now then, it's time for once more a superior call. By counterblasting, I can superior call Blaster Dark. Effect of Dark Dictator. Get rid of a rear guard.
Alfred Early. Thank you for your service.
And now, because of Blaster Dark, counterblast. Get rid of a rear guard.
Wingle. No! Wingle! No! You've been retired to the drop zone. I cared about you more than Alfred Early, my friend.
Now then, Dark Dictator. 13,000 plus 10,000 coming at your Vanguard. 23k.
23k. I use Flogel to the Guardian Circle.
Twin drive. First check. Draw trigger.
This time a bullet gets triggered. You never know. You never know when they're coming.
All power to Dark Dictator. Draw a card.
Summer rains.
Second trigger. Coming at you.
Okay. I take 2 damage.
No, 1 damage. It was a draw.
Oh, you didn't get a crit?
No.
Oh, I blocked with a crit. Oh.
Because you blocked with a crit, you made yourself more susceptible to damage.
Let's see. Professor Trevenant said, well, a classic piece of comics back in the day. A51AU said, very entertaining duel, by the way.
It was this bearded freak.
Thank you kindly, O51AU. Professor Trevenant said, "What about Batman versus Rock and Roll is better?" Lol. Oh, Batman versus Rock and Roll? What? Is that a real thing? Yo, JV Dones, aka Dozer, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. AU said true. Yo,
They know.
Dozer, how
Where's
you
your
doing?
damage?
Where's my damage?
Where is your damage?
Did I not do the...
You did not.
Fuck, hold on. Damage check. No trigger. I'm
Now
currently at 4 damage. Your boy Matt's currently at 5 damage.
Blaster Dark. 20k coming at your Vanguard.
20k. Ooh, I'm gonna block with my nigga Vanguard. Yeah.
But can you block twice? Witch of Calamity Ember is at 25k because a card was called to the rear guard circle.
25k. What am I gonna do to save the day? Oh damn. Block with Galatine. Block with your nigga Sage of Archon.
And now you have a minuscule hand. You may go.
You only need to take 1 damage to die.
But can you do it
and draw.
with only 2 cards?
Dozer goes hard and only pays with 2 cards. So I should be able to only play with 1. Alfred Early to your Vanguard.
I'm sorry to say, but you're...
How much do you trust your Sequoia?
100%.
If you
Perfect
trust your
guard.
Sequoia 100%, then you shouldn't perfect guard. You should let me try and hit you and see if you get that heal trigger.
Wait.
Do you not trust your Sequoia?
Knight of Resistant Limerick, you're talking to me. What are you saying?
what are your cards saying, Matt? What are they speaking? Are they saying there's a heal trigger at the top of that deck? There's a heal trigger there?
You're saying that next turn's going to be final turn. You're right. Perfect guard.
Ooh. Let's see. I currently have 4 damage. You'd have to be able to hit me twice. We'll see how it goes down. You went for the perfect guard. Twin drive. First check. No trigger. Second check. No trigger. 2 grade 3s.
Stand and draw. We're going to retire Blaster Dark. Actually, no. Actually, yes. Oh, no.
Matt threw away a card. He's cheating. Aha!
Now I can switch it out for another Blaster Dark and put it in the rear guard circle where it can't do anything.
Professor Trevenant said, yes, check out on the top, the 4th wall. It was amazing. On the top, the 4th wall. Oh, is it on the top, the garden wall, the Cartoon Network thing? It made a cameo in Crossover Nexus.
Better idea.
051 AU said, no trigger, stand and draw. Words from the wise.
Better idea. There we go.
Okay, let's see what your boy Matt's gonna do.
Dark Dictator.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
We're coming at you
Ooh,
with 23k.
dark. Ooh. Okay, you're gonna come at me with 23k?
Yeah.
Perfect guard.
Now let's see how the consequences of that will work. First check. Critical trigger. All effects of Blaster Dark. Second check.
You still have 2 more attacks this turn.
You're right.
You
However.
have no stand triggers.
I don't need stand triggers where I'm going.
Let's see. 051 AU said 23k. Professor Trevenant said 2G3 and a clutch drive. The kiss of death for this game, and no on the top of the 4th wall is a channel on YouTube.
Effective Orihanron. Soul Blast.
Nani said video game lover.
To give Blaster Dark another 10,000, bringing him up to 40k.
Okay.
Time for that perfect guard.
Ooh,
40k.
Ooh,
coming at
perfect guard. Oh, your boy Sequoia from my deck. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
But now you can't stop this. 15k.
Oh no, I have 4 damage right now. I'm gonna take. Wait, the 10k.
15k.
Oh, I thought you said the 10k. I was like, oh, I'm fine. Oh, it's cool. Damage check. No trigger.
Now you've got only 1 card to your name.
That was a damage check.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like on the field? You're like, period.
You draw 1 card and it won't say to you at all. You may go.
Ooh, why you lying, Matt Sequoia? A51AU said Soul Blast sounded atrocious.
Soul Blast.
Soul Blast. Soul
Got a blast.
Gotta blast my soul. Stand
Jay,
and...
you know what I was going for with that, yeah?
With what? Oh, Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah.
Yeah. Professor Trevenant said, well, it usually a salty move. Stand and... Draw!
Draw your last pathetic card.
My deck has no pathetic cards! Alfred Early will swing at your Vanguard with Twin Drive. If you truly trust your sequel... Oh, it froze. There we go, we fixed it. Alfred Early will attack... Hey, hold on. I countered. I slapped that shit out of here. If you truly trust your Sequoia, don't guard.
What's that? Limerick was a liar.
Limerick was a bitch-ass nigga. What?
Limerick was Shadow. You want me to... Next turn's actually the final turn? Got it.
Okay. You guard. Twin Drive. First check. Critical trigger. All power to the Vanguard. Second check. No trigger, but a perfect guard.
You can't stop everything.
Dun-dun.
Stand. And draw.
Grand Finals.
This is a grand final song.
Matt's legitimately get into it.
Jay, you're supposed to continue.
What song was that? I think that was the Cell theme.
Dark Dictator.
Dark Dictator.
Coming at you.
No boost from the back.
23K.
23K? This is an interesting situation. Only so many guards.
You don't have enough guards to guard everything. How pathetic.
Not quite that. Professor Trevenant, am I allowed to ask to see my opponent's drop zone? Why are you showing me your hand?
You're not seeing it.
I am. I can see the cards.
Where are they?
Okay, one of them's a Blaster Dark over there. Confirmed. And then Matt did this. He's holding his cards out like this. But the backs are facing, but he's tilting them. He's tilting them forward. Professor Trevenant, can I ask to see someone's drop zone? Like, is that allowed?
Why do you need to see the drop?
051 AU said, okay, I thought that was
I grant you special permission to see my drop
051
zone.
AU said, how about Spawn versus Supergirl? What?
What are you gonna...
I haven't read Spawn yet.
What actually are you gonna do with my drop zone?
2.
What's the point?
At least 2 critical triggers in your drop already. Professor Trevenant said, yes, that's okay.
Also, you saw my hand again.
You're not hiding it. It's
No.
Whoa! He just showed the whole hand. Professor Trevenant said, Nick.
Psyqualia.
Yeah. Oh shit! All your cards are talking to me. They're telling me their names. Okay, so my whole thing was, is he gonna get a crit trigger or not?
Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna block with Yggdrasil Elaine.
Twin Drive.
Boosting me up to 33.
Heel trigger.
In the arms of
You weren't ready for the heel. You were...
flying away.
I slowed down the critical triggers and sped up the heel trigger.
Batman versus Spawn. I didn't know that was... Oh wait, I think I heard about Batman versus
20... What are you at? 33?
33.
Yeah, we're fine. Give all power to Dark Dictator.
Dark Dictator's at
Healed
what
one.
currently?
Heel 1.
What's he at?
33.
Oh, it's like a time, so I'm gonna take that
Goodbye.
damage. We'll see.
Be banished. To the
Damage
Shadow
check.
Realm.
No trigger. No!
Mind crash.
Ah! 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 Oh, good game. Solid grand final.
That was close.
Yo, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this epic dueling content, then feel free to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and check out more videos that we have. Also, make sure to stay tuned Monday through Thursday. We do fan polls on the channel where you can vote for what you would like to watch next. And at 1 p.m. we reveal the results. Whenever
If you guys vote for Shin Megami Tensei Liberator CX2, we'll do more Vanguard on stream.
Ooh, Matt's been trying to get that to win for a hot minute. Thank you all once again for watching.
I'm
and
sorry
for
that this
staying
is
tuned with
immoral.
us.
Ryan screwed me up with my morality.
Let's see. Professor Trevenant said when Miller was still experimenting before he went crazy. Whoop. Thank you all once again. Professor Trevenant said, if you do this again, I'll watch it. Yo, thank you kindly. Truly appreciate it. 051AU said, I appreciate, bro. Stay up, you guys. Thank you kindly. Whoop. So, what we'll probably do... What do you want to do next, actually?
Go home.
Go home? Okay. Thank you all for watching.
It's like 10.
I have no idea.
It's like 11.
Oh, it's 11? Oh, yeah. We probably are going to head to bed. Sorry, guys. Normally, we would try and, play a little bit more, but it is getting late. I have a midterm that's like an online thing that I'm going to have to do in the next,
Jed, I had to
few
do
days.
3 midterms this week.
Oh, okay.
It was pretty bad.
Wow, it seems late for midterms. I mean, I also have one, but it still seems like it's past that period.
Calling me out for my midterms. It immediately has a midterm.
True. Thank you all once again for watching, and have a wonderful night, everyone. Thank you for staying tuned with us. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, here with
Blaster Dark!
Logging out. Peace.